Bonjour, mon petit papillons! It's your Butterfly Bay here, and welcome back to the Wholesome Gaming Channel. Today I am not going to be playing a game, but I am going to be making another tier list, so let's get into it. Alright, so today I have a list of all of the Stardew Valley couples that I have seen have been shipped, including the canon marriage candidate couples. I have disincluded the married couples because they're already canon. Some of these are funny ones that I have just stumbled upon. A lot of them are couples that I personally ship, and we're gonna see what's in here. A couple of these you'll actually find nobody ships, but I've been playing Tamagotchi Life, and I made it Stardew Valley themed, and some of the couples are based off of that. My tiers are OTP, of course, lavender marriage, they'd be cute, kinda makes sense, makes no sense, absolutely not, unhinged, but here for it, and unhinged derogatory. Let's get into it. So, starting off strong, we're just gonna do the canon marriage candidate couples. Let's start here with Sebastian and Abigail. Honestly, I think that they would be pretty cute together. I don't love them together because I think that both Seb and Abby are gay, and there's no changing my mind about that. But if we had to break it down, you've got the emo boy and the goth girl. They're both into music. They both like monster hunting. I feel like they would be very cute together, and they would make sense. Next up, Alex and Haley. Honestly, they make sense. Like, it's the jock and the cheerleader, they make sense. I feel like they would be cute. This one, more than Seb and Abby, though, I feel like they just don't make sense in straight relationships. This would be a lavender marriage only. They would get married on the expectation that people think they have to be together and they like each other. And then the second they get married, they'd realize, oh, I kind of wish that I was actually with the farmer. So that one's a lavender marriage only, in my opinion. Leah and Elliot, same thing. Absolutely lavender marriage. These are the gayest characters in the game. Leah, literally canon lesbian. And Elliot, just, it doesn't make sense that they would be together. They are friends and nothing more. If they were to get married, it would be a lavender marriage. Just so that they could pursue their art in peace and get tax benefits for filling out the forms. Harvey and Maru. No. This one is an absolute no for me. I guess it could make sense in the fact that doctor and nurse, very Grey's Anatomy, except that there's such a power imbalance. Maru, I had canon, is the youngest marriage candidate, and Harvey is the oldest. And he's her boss. Like, it's so weird that he has a crush on her. I don't like it. Maru shows zero interest in him ever. That one's an absolute hard no for me. And I like Harvey, but it's a no. Shane and Emily, these guys were basically thrown in here last minute as two added on marriage candidates. They're not really a couple, they really just dance together at the flower dance. I basically can't even see them as friends. This isn't a hard no because I feel like they could potentially be together. I just don't understand why they ever would. So it just makes no sense to me. Penny and Sam is the last of our canon relationships. Now, these two make absolutely no sense to me. First of all, they have nothing in common. Second of all, they're not friends. The only moments where they even hang out are like in summer and spring, where they both go and just sit on the bridge for a while, but they don't know each other. Now, could it potentially be kind of cute because it's the shy girl and the golden retriever boy? Yes, but in the canon of Stardew Valley, it makes absolutely no sense. They don't even spend time together. I don't know why they're considered a canon couple. I think it's just because they needed somebody to be with Sam who wasn't Seb. That's what I think. That's my personal opinion. Now that we've gotten these guys out of the way, let's move on to some of just the random ones that I have here. Haley and Abby. Oh my gosh. Princess and Goth Queen. Need I say more? I think that they would be perfect on my Tamagotchi Life Island. They are currently married, and it is the cutest thing ever. I absolutely love them. I think that they would be perfect together. I feel like I don't need to justify this. Moving on to our first unhinged one. I saw somebody on Tumblr shipping Lewis and Grandpa. And honestly, I just thought it was the funniest thing. And if you really think about it, the way that he treats Marnie is so awful. The way Lewis treats Marnie is abhorrent. And I can just imagine the reason he keeps that relationship a secret is because he doesn't want the ghost of Grandpa to haunt him. So, honestly, unhinged, and I'm here for it. Jazz and Leo, okay. Leo has a crush on Jazz in game, and I think it is the cutest thing ever. I feel like they would be so cute together because she's super nerdy and is into nature, and he lives in nature. I think that they would be cute. They're also kids, and it's weird to ship kids, but like also I'm a huge Spy Family fan, and I totally ship Anya and Damien, so I feel like this isn't that weird. Alex and Sebastian. This one's fun. I saw this randomly just scrolling through Pinterest, and I think that it would work really well. The jock and the emo kid, like, Alex would bully Seb, but also, if you know Alex's storyline, it is so much better if you play it as a male farmer, because it's kind of just him, like, coming to terms with his sexuality, and I feel like that storyline would be super cute between the two of them, him and Seb, and I really, really like it. Krobus and the Dwarf! Okay, this one's an OTP. I do not care. 1,000-year feud will be broken by the two of them finally becoming friends and realizing that they like each other. And this is one that I actually don't care if it's love or if it's one of those like friendship forever type marriages. That one's okay. It's still an OTP because it's adorable. This is another one where they fell in love on my Tamagotchi Life Island, and it just makes me so smiley every time I see them going on a little date and talking about butterflies on my island. It's adorable. Elliot and Willy. So this is not one that I have seen shipped, but honestly, I should. On my current Tamagotchi Life Island, they are each crushing on each other, but they can't really say anything. These two are actually friends in the game, so like it makes sense. I wouldn't say that they'd necessarily be really cute together, but I need to see more fan art of it because I think that it would be an interesting dynamic, like especially since I think Willy is secretly a romantic at heart. And I kind of feel like he would enjoy the boat ride out to the middle of nowhere a lot more than, well, I did. Caroline and Jodi, this is what people subscribe for. This is the number one power mom couple OTP. I'm not going to explain it. If you think I'm wrong, feel free to let me know, but I don't care. Grandpa and Evelyn. Okay, this is one that I actually headcanon in real life. I think that Evelyn and Grandpa probably were dating in like high school before she decided to like really go after George. And I don't know why this is in my head, but it fully is. I just feel like Grandpa would have decided that he maybe didn't actually want to get married or he didn't want to be in a relationship, especially as a farmer, because the economy is so rough on farmers, that I feel like he would have broken up with Evelyn wrongly, but I think that they would have been cute, and it kind of makes sense in my headcanon, but obviously she does belong with George, and I do actually like George, which you guys all know if you've seen my first tier list. Birdy and Linus. Now, on paper, I feel like these two make a lot of sense because they both are, well, for lack of a better word, homeless, but they both like choose the lifestyle that they have. Sort of. Birdy is pretty content in her little hut on the beach. She can't really go anywhere. It wasn't her choice to be stranded where she's at. At the same time, I feel like there's no cause for them to ever meet each other because neither one of them is ever going to leave their home. So it doesn't really make any sense, but I can see it. I think it could be cute, but there's no way that they're ever going to meet in order to make it be possible. Gunther and Shane. Okay, this one, hear me out. So this on my Tamagotchi Life Island, Gunther is the most dramatic pansexual you will ever meet. He fell in love with Shane, then Robin, then Willy, then Elliot, and then Shane again, all in the span of like 2 hours. And I don't know why, but the fact that he went back to liking Shane really just charmed me to where I think they would actually be kind of cute together. Like, I don't know, there's something about like the kind of gruff ex-alcoholic that raises chickens going home to his archaeologist husband that I think is really cute. It's a weird one. It's a little unhinged, but I'm gonna say that they would be cute together. Linus and Willy. Okay, this one I randomly saw on the internet when I was looking for pictures for this exact video, and I thought it was so interesting. Totally unhinged, but at the same time, would they kind of be fun together? Would they kind of be fun together? I feel like they would have a beard club and somewhere in there, maybe it's not really love, but more friendship. So I'm gonna put it in unhinged derogatory, but I could kind of see it. I could maybe a little kind of see it. Kent and Pierre. This was another one where I was looking for the pictures and I just saw somebody randomly shipping them and I thought, oh. Unhinged derogatory, like that's an absolute no, and that's a crazy idea. Also, Kent deserves better. And in that case, I'm gonna put Linus and Willy at I'm gonna put them at kinda makes sense instead because they don't deserve to be in the same tier as that. Oh, Clint and Willy. This one too, I thought was interesting because they're technically friends. They talk about being friends and they go to the saloon and drink together. But like there's nothing going on there. This one's an unhinged derogatory because why would they ever get together? Clint can burn in hell for all I care. Willy deserves better. Willy deserves Elliot. Or, me. Clint and Shane. Now, this one I think is interesting because it's two severely depressed men who deal with their problems in very different ways, and I kind of feel like they could work. Now, would it be the saddest wedding ceremony ever? Yeah, probably. But but I can kind of see it. It kind of makes sense. I can see it. Leah and Emily. This one was interesting too because in the post that I saw shipping them, it was more like reworking the canon couples. And they said Leah and Emily because they're two adult women and they're the most grown and mature. And honestly, There's something about my baby girl Leah who loves art and nature, and manic pixie dream girl crystal girly Emily, that I kind of feel like they would be really cute together. Elliot and Gus. Now this one is crazy. I feel like this one was another one where I wouldn't have even considered it until I was looking up pictures for the video and I saw somebody shipping them. Because if you go back and rewatch my Elliot video, you know that he basically doesn't even bother to learn Gus's name. And Gus, who's the sweetest man on the entirety of Stardew Valley, who is so kind and so caring, makes a face when Elliot calls him bartender. Like, Gus deserves better. This is derogatory Unhinged. It's a no from me, but like, if that's your OTP, feel free to defend them in the comments, because I'm curious. Who ships them? Why? I want to know. Harvey and Elliot. Okay, this one's interesting, actually, because I feel like Elliot and Harvey would be a very, very slow burn. Elliot is very romantic and showboaty, and Harvey is so sweet and shy and keeps to himself. But they both complain about feeling stranded where they're at, and they basically don't leave their homes all that often, except occasionally to go out and drink. I feel like they could actually be really, really cute together. And I would play a mod of the two of them together. I feel like that would be such a fascinating story. I like that one. Harvey and Shane, however, there's something about the doctor and the depressed boy who's trying to figure out his life that I feel like would be so perfect. Absolute 100% OTP. I don't I don't know why, and I can't justify it. But I feel like they would be so good together. And for some reason, the doctor patient imbalance is not as strange to me as the doctor and nurse. Something about this I feel like works. Uh, don't ask me why, I couldn't tell you. I just feel like it works. Ugh. Emily and Clint. Yeah, so that's an absolutely not. She tolerates him and is nice to him at work, but she's nice to everybody, and he has a major crush on her, literally stalks her. Do not care, fight me. You've watched my Clint video. It got turned around on me, and I was so uncomfortable. That's a no. That's a hard no for me. Absolutely not. I feel like Emily would try it, but there's no romantic interest there. There's nothing there. Ooh, Sam and Alex. Okay, now this one I really, really like because they're basically the two younger himbos in Pelican Town, and would they have any idea how to do their taxes? Absolutely not. Would they probably improperly file the marriage license? Yeah, they probably would. But this one I really like. I like it just as much, well, maybe a little bit less than I like Alex and Seb, but I feel like it's right there. It's very cute. Now, Harvey and Alex, this one was such a random thing that I saw on Pinterest, and I was like, who who did that? This one is unhinged derogatory because, first of all, why would they be hanging out? Second of all, why would they get together? But at the same time, I mean, like, if anyone is gonna help you realize that you're maybe a little bit gay, it's probably gonna be your doctor. I apologize. Yeah, no, it's a no from me, but again, if that's your OTP, let me know why in the comments. I'm so curious for some of these. Now, Elliot and Alex. That one is interesting. See, I don't think it makes any sense because, again, why would they even remotely be hanging out? But at the same time, like, Alex trying to come to terms with his homosexuality, who better is gonna do that than the long haired pretty boy romantic Elliot, who is probably gonna make you question a lot of things. All right, fine. It kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense. Alex and Penny. Oh, this one I've actually seen a couple of creators do, and I think it's really sweet. It's that jock and nerd dynamic. It's full cheesy rom-com coming of age movie, and I am here. I do think that that one's very cute. I really like that one. Marlon and Gil, this one's pretty much a no-brainer. Like, they live together up in the middle of nowhere. Just these old men who probably fell in love going on adventures. OTP. Enough said. Marnie and Lewis, yeah, so this one is a canon relationship, but they're not married, and I'm putting it in the absolutely not tier because Marnie deserves better. And like I said, Lewis is clearly just getting over the loss of his true loved one, Grandpa. Clearly, that's the only reason why he treats Marnie the way that he does. He's definitely not just an a-hole. Ooh, Lewis and the Governor, OTP. It's unhinged. Okay, it is unhinged, but I am here for it because I mean, there's something about the way that Lewis talks about how much he wants to impress the governor, and also the governor wears purple. He talks about his wife, but like, why else would he visit Pelican Town of all places? There's something going on there. The Wizard and Caroline. So I know it's like speculative canon, but honestly, it doesn't make any sense to me, other than he potentially helped bring Abigail into the world. I why would they have been together in the first place? That's my only question. Like, why would they have been friends, been hanging out, been shaboinking? It doesn't make any sense to me. And yeah, there's a reason why they're not married. Okay, hear me out. Morris and Pierre. I'm here for I feel like they deserve each other. I mean, I married Morris and I loved it. And after that, I feel like he deserves better than Pierre, but that's just because I don't like Pierre. Canonically, Morris and Pierre are probably the same wavelength of evil in my brain, and I feel like if they just came together, the capitalistic greed would be on point. I'm not moving it. Sebastian and Seb, OTP. You already know this is my top cream of the crop couple. They belong with nobody else. That is my number one. They're married and have a son on my Tamagotchi Life Island. Like, that is my number one couple. They go above Haley and Abby. Penny and Haley. Now, this one I've seen on a mod, and I actually thought that it was really, really sweet. Because, again, it's that cheerleader and the shy, sweet girl. I feel like they would be really, really good friends. And in that kind of friends where in every sleepover they kind of like watch each other sleep because they're really cute, and I don't really know if what I'm feeling is just best friendship or if it's maybe something more. I feel like they would be adorable and I really like it. I don't like it quite as much as I like Haley and Abby, but I do think that it would be adorable. Maru and Penny, however, is OTP. They make so much more sense together than they make sense with anybody else in the valley. They belong together. It is literally two best friends who have fallen in love. They stargaze at night and they don't bring alcohol to their picnics. OTP. Gunther and Elliot. Okay, so this is a weird one because I actually feel like they would work so well together. I really can't explain it. I feel like Gunther is also very romantic, but probably more in a down to earth way. I feel like he just would catch Elliot's eye. I mean, who doesn't want a taste of the Gunther pie? I apologize for half of the things I've said in this video. I want a taste of the Gunther pie. That's my next one. I'm gonna marry Gunther in my next speed dating video. Anyway, yeah, they're up here. I actually like them more than I like Gunther and Shane, which is an unhinged one, but yeah. Vincent and Jazz. So this one, obviously, I really like Jazz and Leo together. Vincent does not like Jazz at all, and I feel like Jazz would completely snub him. The only reason I've seen this one shipped is because they're the only two kids in Pelican Town, so like who else are they gonna end up? But that was before Leo was introduced to the equation, and he canonically has a massive crush on Jazz. So this is an absolute hard no. They wouldn't even make sense, even if they were literally the only kids on Pelican Town. It wouldn't happen. Marlon and Marnie, totally adorable. They would be so cute together if she would just give in and let herself find love outside of Lewis because he's never gonna love her in the right way. Marlon would take care of her. He absolutely would take care of her. He wants to. He's right there at the flower dance pining for her every single year and she doesn't notice. Girl, just turn to the left. He's right there. Go get your man. Pam and Gus. This one should make so much sense. I think it is so unhinged. I think that there is no way that they would work together. They are friends. And also, Gus is such a great guy. That's my mayor. If Lewis goes out, I want Gus to be mayor. But he also enables Pam's alcoholism, and granted, she's a paying customer, but also, like, one of Gus's heart events is literally him complaining that Pam never pays her tab. And she drinks herself into a stupor in his saloon every single day. That's not love. Real love would be cutting her off or trying to get her some help, you know? So that one's a hard no for me. I love Gus, I love Pam, but they just wouldn't work together, at least not in a healthy way. Haley and Leah. Okay, so this one I find really cute. They go up here and they'd be cute because they're two artsy girls, and I feel like because Leah kind of lives out in the woods where there's nobody around, Haley would probably be more ready to drop down her guard and her mean girl persona to pursue a little bit of like secretive romance in the woods. I feel like that would be a fantastic storyline. And I like that a lot more than I like Leia with Emily, you know? Leia and Abigail, similarly, I feel like, okay, maybe it's just because I also am a queer girly, but I pretty much could ship Leia with almost any of the girls and be able to see it, which again, she's the only canon Leslie. But also, I feel like Abby is pretty much canonically bi. Like, it really feels like it from her storyline that I do see her going out to see Leia as like an adventure. However, Leia is so sweet and caring. I don't know that she would be entirely on board with Abby's shenanigans. even though she's all about, like, pursuing your dreams and following your heart, I feel like she would not be okay with Abby's recklessness. Because she even has thoughts about the mines marrying the farmer. I mean, they all do. They all tell you to, like, be careful, but I don't know. There's something about that I'm like, it would work really well until it doesn't. Linus and the Wizard, OTP! They would be so unhinged together. They would be crazy. I am here for it. There's something about their friendship that just screams not friendship, if that makes any sense. And finally, of course, we have Sandy and Emily, the one true OTP, if there ever were to be one. They're so cute. They go out every year on Sandy's birthday and they just walk around the desert and talk. They're so sweet. I love them to death. The only person who belongs with Sandy more than Emily is me. That's my number one lady right there. So yeah, this is our finalized list. I'm pretty happy with it. I am so curious what you guys think. If there are any couples that you personally ship or have seen that I did not add into this list, please let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you agree or disagree with any of the pairings, I want to know why. Like, why do you ship some of these people that I don't? Why don't you ship some of the people that I do? Please tell me. I'm so curious. I just want to know why some people mesh partners together. I mean, it's a free country. Ship who you want to. Ship Krobus and the Hat Mouse if it makes your heart skip a beat. I just don't understand that. So, what did you think of the list? Please, if you have any couples that you wish that I would categorize, pop them down in the comments below. Also, let me know your opinions. If there's somebody that you really, really disagreed being together, I want to know. Also, let me know if you want me to do any more tier lists. I know that this is a fun, popular kind of video, and I would be more than willing to make more. They don't have to be Stardew Valley themed, they could be anything themed. If you have ideas, let me know down in the comments below. While you're there, you might as well like and subscribe. It's fun, it's free, you get to see more of me, and the videos can only get more ridiculous from here. So, without further ado, bonsoir mon petit papillons! Bye!